Hey there everyone, welcome back to the Seasoned Vegan. Today I have a very scrumptious recipe for you and I think you're really gonna like it. It's a lentil salad. It is fresh, it's fast, easy to make, super filling, and absolutely delicious. So let's get into it. Let's start with our ingredients. This is what you're gonna need if you wanna make this for yourself too. So we have some dried lentils over here, and I'm using these green lentils. Brown lentils are fine. You don't really want to use red though, they'll get a little mushy. Okay, so we have cauliflower, parsley, bell pepper, cucumber. Right there is vegan Parmesan cheese. It's the Violife brand. And then I have my sunflower seeds, because you guys know I love sunflower seeds on a salad. I've got some arugula, and that's the salad, okay? Now over here, this is the dressing. So we're just gonna make a quick lemon vinaigrette. Yeah. So our first step to get this recipe on the way is to cook our lentils. Lentils are really easy to cook, you guys. I don't know why everyone makes such a big deal out of them. You only need to boil them in some water and then simmer them for about 20 minutes. That's it. And then strain and rinse. That's it. You guys, lentils are easy. Now look, you could also use canned lentils. I just think that this is way more economical, but yeah, do whatever you want. So here, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a lid on this, and I put it on high heat. We're waiting for it to boil. Because of editing, it's already boiled. I love it. So here we go. Once it's boiled, we're gonna turn this down to low, and we're gonna let it simmer for about 20 minutes, okay? That's it. That's lentils. Look at that. After 20 minutes, that's what they look like. You're still going to have some liquid in there, and that's fine, because what you do next is you strain it. You strain it out. Easy peasy. And then I like to rinse it, because since I'm making a lentil salad, I want it to be cold. I want it to cool quickly. So I rinsed it in cool water to stop it from cooking, number one, and to cool it down. So that's what they look like. And aren't they gorgeous? Aren't they gorgeous, you guys? Okay, step number 2 is to prep our cauliflower, and this is the final thing that we'll be cooking. Only the lentils and the cauliflower are cooked. Everything else is just going to be chopped and prepared, so easy peasy. And I'm using half of a cauliflower today, although I think I could have gone in with the whole one. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's up to you. Use however much cauliflower you want. This is just what I'm doing. So cauliflower is really fun to prepare. You can kind of just break them up, you know, really fun. I love cauliflower. Cauliflower is definitely one of my favorites. I think broccoli and cauliflower really take the cake when it comes to my favorite vegetables. They are so good. So yeah, we're just going to chop up our cauliflower, and I tried to get them into fairly small pieces, but I am going to give it another chop after it's cooked. So yeah. So here I'm putting the cauliflower into my bowl so that I can season it, and then I will put it in the oven. I typically air fry my cauliflower, but my air fryer was dirty, so the oven came in clutch. Here we go. I am going to pop some oil on this and then some salt and pepper. I'm just going to keep it really simple, because a lot of the flavor from this salad is coming from the dressing. So here we go, just a little bit of salt and pepper. By the way, salt and pepper is perfect on cauliflower. Cauliflower is one of those vegetables that is so good just with a bit of salt and pepper. It is fantastic. I'm just a big cauliflower fan. All right, so here we go. Now we're going to give this a really good stir, and then we'll get it lined on our baking tray, and we will bake it. So here we go. And I hope that you guys are all having a wonderful week, full of wonder and joy and good food and good music. I hope that you guys are taking care of yourself, putting good things in so that good things come out. Yep. Also, you can totally make this recipe. I know you can do it. It's super easy. Super easy, guys. This is such an easy one to make, and it's really good for meal prep. It'll just keep getting better in the fridge, honestly. And yeah, It's great for also like picnics and stuff, picnics or potlucks. It's just a good salad, you guys. I'm really excited to share this one with you today. So yeah, there's our cauliflower, all prepped, all seasoned, ready to go onto its tray. Here we are. And yes, you guys, look at the state of my trays. I love cooking, and you can tell by the state of my trays. I ought to buy myself some new baking trays soon. It just looks well loved, that's all. A well loved tray. You guys know I have a passion for cooking and baking, so I'm not surprised that my trays look like that. All right, into the oven it goes, and I want to say I cooked it for about 30 minutes at 425 degrees Fahrenheit. So there you go. That's what got it to look like this. And now I'm just giving it a really nice chop because I want these pieces not to be too big for the salad. I don't think that would be good. So just chopping into small little pieces so that it can be, well incorporated into the salad. Okay, so that's all the cooking that is necessary. And I like to get the cauliflower out of the way quickly so that it can kind of cool while I'm getting all the other ingredients prepared. So the next step is to dice up our red bell pepper really, really small. So we're just going to give it a quick old dice. And it goes without saying, but two things. All the measurements are in the description below. And then number 2, I always wash everything before I start prepping it and chopping it. I don't often show myself washing everything, but I do. So just keep that in mind. There's our bell pepper. Moving on to our cucumber. Here we go. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to dice it up really, really small. And I'm pretty sure I peeled it. Yeah, I typically peel my cucumbers, especially if it's going in a salad. I just think it would be better without skin, but you can do whatever you want. There we go. We're going to give it a nice small dice, a nice dice. Bada boom, bada bang. There's our cucumber. And you can scoop out the seeds if you're not a fan of cucumber seeds. Okay, now we're going to put in our I almost called it charsley. We're going to put in our parsley, so let's chop it up. And you can see I just gave it a nice wash there. And I'm chopping it up real fine. And you know what? While I'm looking at this, I'm realizing I also wanted to mention that dill would be so good in this salad. I was eating it yesterday, and I was thinking that to myself, like, some dill would be amazing in this, so do with that what you will. All right, now all of our produce is prepared. So we're going to get into this parmesan, and I am going to grate it up. And this, like I mentioned, is the violife parmesan. I'm pretty sure I shared it with you guys in a previous recipe video. I can't remember which one at this point, but it's really good. I enjoy it very much. I love shredding it up. I love putting it on pastas and salads. I'm going to be making a calzone soon. I think I want to put it on my calzone. So yeah, there's what it looks like all ground up, or not ground up, all grated up. There we go. And we're going to just get our sunflower seeds ready as well so that everything is in place when it's time to mix the salad. So here we go. We've got all the good stuff right there. Look at that. All the good stuff. So good. So now we can move on to making our dressing, and it is so easy. And of course, you can use a store-bought one. Of course. But I don't really like buying dressings because I think that they are just a little overpriced for what they are, because it's so easy to just make a dressing at home. But that's me. I'm kind of extra that way. So there we go. Watch and learn if you want to be extra. We got some olive oil. I'm going to go in with some lemon because we're just doing a simple lemon vinaigrette. So I've got my lemon juice here, and I could have gone in with a whole lemon. I'm going to recommend that to you. But that's all that I had. So you do what you do, right? You do what you got to do. Okay, we're going in with some agave for the sweetness. We've got our acid and our fat with the lemon and the olive oil. Then we have our sweet. And then we're going to go in with this Dijon mustard, a little bit of extra delicious flavor. And then we're gonna go in with our salt and pepper. And that's it. Then we're gonna whisk it up and dress our salad. So here's our salt. Boom. And then just a few shakes of pepper. I don't think I really have a measurement for the pepper. It was just like to taste, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get that in there. So yeah, you guys make this one. Make this recipe because I want to know what you think about it. I honestly think you're gonna really, really like it because it's one of those whole food, plant-based whole food recipes. Super like easy to make. This is good for anyone that's like a beginner when it comes to cooking for themselves. This is a great one to make. And there we go. Also a great one to share too, because I don't know why, but it's just a good one to share because it's delicious. I didn't have a good reason. Other than it's good, it's healthy. Okay, so here we go. We've got everything laid out. And by the way, in that wooden bowl back there is my arugula. I'm going to be putting my salad on a bed of arugula. But you could do whatever green you wanted. Or you could even do grains. You could put it on a bed of grains if you wanted. That would be so, so good as well. That would be really, really good and very balanced. So here we go. We put our lentils in, our cooked lentils. Like I said, you can use canned if you want. Make it even easier. And then we're going in with our herbs and our vegetables. So the bell pepper, the cucumber, and the parsley. And then our cooked cauliflower. And looking at it now, yeah, I feel like I could have gone in with the whole head of cauliflower. But oh well. Now I have cauliflower left over for something else. Oops. There we go with our sunflower seeds. And I'm going to give this a good mix, and then I'll add in my my cheese, my Parmesan cheese. Mix it up. Look at that, guys. Eat the rainbow, am I right? So good. So, so good. Oh, I also wanted to mention to you guys that if you have a Trader Joe's by you, I'm pretty sure that they still have those pre-cooked lentils in a pack. So if you're, a busy person and you don't have time to, for whatever reason, spend 20 minutes to cook lentils, you could also use those. I used to buy that a lot because I personally thought that cooking lentils was harder than it is. I don't know. It took me a while to realize it's actually really easy. Anyway, I'm saying all of that because I'm letting you know that Trader Joe's has pre-cooked lentils, if that's more your style. So here we go. The cheese went in. I mixed it up. Now we're going to drizzle all of this dressing. And I do recommend making extra dressing, as a matter of fact, so that you have some to pour over your lentil salad at the end, if you want. I think it was so good. So good. But if you like extra dressing, make extra dressing. That's what I'm saying. So here we go. We're going to mix this in, and that'll be that. Look at that, you guys. So good. So good. I'm very happy that this is in my fridge right now. It's also very light. It's filling, yes, but it's light. Like, it doesn't leave your gut feeling. How do I word this? It doesn't leave your gut feeling like overworked or like upset. It just leaves your gut feeling so happy and loved. It's a really, really good dish. So here we go. I've got my bed of arugula down there, and now I'm just going to top it with a whole bunch of this lentil mixture, the lentil salad. And yeah, like I said, you could put it on a bed of grains if you wanted. You could do quinoa or brown rice, or I was going to say couscous. Maybe try couscous. I don't know. It could be good. I don't know. So there we go. I just topped it with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and it is ready to go. So delicious. Well, there you guys have it. That is a lentil salad made for you with love. And I hope that you make it for yourself too. Make it for your families. Feed them right. Feed them well. You guys, that looks good. That looks so good. Anyway, what else I got for you? Be kind to each other. Be kind to yourselves. be kind to yourselves, guys. You can't be kind to anybody else until you're kind to yourself first, okay? Like truly, unconditionally. Get into that. That's good stuff. Well, oh yeah, I also wanted to show you myself putting it into my lunch containers. You guys know I bought these new containers recently and I'm loving them so much. They are making my mornings so much easier because after I'm done cooking in the evenings, I just take one of these containers and I put whatever leftovers in here. And then in the morning, when I'm inevitably like rushing out the door because I'm late, not super late, but just whatever. I just have to grab this. It's easy. I don't have to waste time thinking about what I'm going to eat. Especially as a vegan, like you don't want to get caught like without knowing what you're going to eat. You want to know what you're going to be eating. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I love you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.